A very good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to the live broadcast. And this is going to be a very good contest. It's FC Madras, we're locking horns versus the Vels Football Club, and we are live from the Scamper Park, FC Madras. And that's the Vels Football Club. The wind is blowing, it's little gloomy, and this is almost like a familiar occasion. You can see both the captains getting the flags in there to exchange numbers and to exchange that good warm feelings. Those are the match officials right on your screen. But first up, the starting 11 for FC Madras. Kuttimani Sampat Kumar is the coach. The captain is Sriram Niog, Avinandan TB, Rupam Seal, Pandi Pradeep, Mohammad Riaz PK, Roshan K is the goalkeeper, Hadi Chen K, Somajit Sarkar, V. Prasanna, Sarthak Bhattarai, Squad Rajesh Patil. For the Wales Football Club, the starting 11, Nong Maitam Vishal Singh is the coach, Tambakpaim Srinivasi, Ishad Ahmad A, Maingom Layam, C. Mugeshwaran, Songra Puti, Sinam Paigom Singh, Arus Jaisin, Sanatoy Huidrom, captain, and the goalkeeper, Ed Hanush V. Ajay Krishna, and R. Gaudaman. And those are the substitutes for this match. It's and we're going to start it very soon, so we'll very quickly telling over how this match now goes on from here on. With the blow of the whistle, the match starts. There we go. This is going to be a very good encounter. It's gloomy, as I've mentioned before, and overcast also. As let's see, FC Madras in their home territory will be very tough opposition to beat up. It will not be easy for sure. But let's see who holds the advantage here in this matchup category. In the blues playing is FC Madras, and in the green, white, and black is playing is the Vels Football Club. Have always been very much fanciful of this match going on, revolving all those great pressing of concerns of who needs to be up. And they've also played some very good football, FC Madras, and that's why I'm sure there'll be many who will be betting on for them in a goal scoring column. There are matches which unfolding. It's not the only match that you are seeing at the moment. You're watching all this action live and exclusive on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras. And behind the mic, I'm your host commentator Mayur Barua, all the way from here in Haryana. And it's a long way. Let me tell you, it's North India. The match is happening there in South at the Scamper Park and the FC Madras. Good venue. This is almost like a similar venue which I've seen in the previous matches also, and they know how this just plays it up. But again, most of the time the dimensions really doesn't matter. It matters how you can put your your much better footing in the right direction. From the right to the left, it's the home team FC Madras who are attacking, and from the right to the left will be the Vels Football Club. The captains for FC Madras, Sriram Niog. For Vels Football Club, the captain and the goalkeeper is Sanatoy Hoidrom. So he has to keep on trooping his players right from a huge distance. As you can see, this is the first sign of aggression which is being shown from FC Madras, trying to make the ball shoot very early on. And this means which have to really kick it up and put it much of a on a very much of a business territory. The lies we have already mentioned how the team scores up. Oh, only gets rebounded from the goalkeeper the second time again from the left flank. One after the other, the blows keeps on coming First time lucky, second time lucky. Oh, is it going to a third time lucky? It is. Oh my goodness. How close was this one? Within 30 seconds, three times tried is FC Madras to infuse the goal. Hugely unlucky. Absolutely huge. Oh, there you go. If you see, he did dive in pursuit of just trying to know that the goal might be coming, but that was when the defender was really in front of the goalkeeper for the ball to get rebound. And then the second time it was a clean work from the goalkeeper. The third time again, so close to the jaws of the goalpost. And that picture, before the replay ended, there was a small bit of the live picture. So four times within 1 minute that FC Madras tried to get the goal. So 5 minutes we into the fifth minute, and he as the FC Madras are really trying to know what the business in really looks like. So it's too much remaining for the going to get start off. Nice breeze blowing. Sun is not there. It's evening time. Deck here. It is very. It's really sunny for us to savor most of the truths. But a good honest, it's a good timing for everyone to seek and understand of how the formalities just goes on from here on. Some nice movement, some nice clamping, really great guns, and they really need to understand what the much of the footing the cure moves on, how understandably they can just get it right up the order. And understandably so, they've really done it very good, I believe. And I'm sure they will be very much understandably of what it means to be just going for all the players. They'll be playing matches after matches. Some months will pass by, but you'll have to keep your eyes very much close on that points table of how the other teams are also progressing up the ladder. As you can see, past the center line there, some good head theories coming in from FC Madras versus the Vels Football Club. And you'll time and again, you'll see the animated coaches right from the corner, just getting right in the business, into the groove of the action. And they knows how your points looks like. It'll get all those very close by. It's a lovely pass, Wales Football Club. But this is one corner where Wales Football Club will be looking to defend. So any supporter of Wales Football Club looking at it, they might be quickly thinking, "Oh, this is a goal which is coming," but it is actually not. It will be really nice to just put as much clearance of the foot as possible, and sometimes when you know this is might not be just the end, it will be only put you in a very nice color. If to if I have to tell you of how it is going, I have to tell all the matches which actually is going today on. This is the 12th of February, and so right from the morning, if you see, it is the Young Football Club who played versus the Minerva Academy Football Club at the Sahid Ranjit Singh Memorial Stadium in Hambawal, Ludhiana. And 10, Namdhari Sports, they won a very good margin of 5-1 versus the Shergill Soccer at the Minerva Academy Football Ground in Mohali. And then it's going on between Sessa Football and Football Club Mangalore at the Yenopoya deemed to be University Deralakate in Mangalore in Karnataka. And then I'm sure this is a very good contest. FC Goa playing versus the South Goa United Club at the Monte de Guirim ground in Guirim. And this is the match which is going on at the moment at FC Madras Mahabalipuram, the FC Madras versus the Vels Football Club. And then the Bravo Football are playing versus the Reliance Foundation at the Reliance Corporate Park in Ghansoli. So those are the matches which are finished and which are going on at the moment here on a Thursday on 12th of February. And then tomorrow we'll be having the Kickstart Football Club. Karnataka will be playing versus the Mangaluru Football Club. Then you'll have the Gokulam Kerala Football Club to play versus the Muthoot Football. Then you'll have the South United Football Club to lock horns versus the Alchemy International. And then you'll have the Kerala Blasters who will play versus the PFC Kerala. And so those are the fixtures for tomorrow on Friday. And if you have to talk about how the results which happened on 11, which was yesterday. AIFF FIFA Talent Day won 1-0 versus SP Football in Hyderabad at Gachibowli Stadium. And then Corbett Football Club, they won 3-0 versus the Sudeva Delhi Football Club at the Amenity Football Club in Rudrapur. And then Jamshedpur Football Club, they whitewashed 4-0 RKM Football at the Flatlate Jamshedpur. And then last but not the least, Belgaum United won a very close encounter 2-1 versus the Dempo Sports Club at the Sporting Planet Sports Complex, Belgaum. So there you go on your screen. It came say no to age fraud. Child first, player second. It's a very good initiative from the Football Club Madras. Of course, if you're playing, you need to really play to the best of your what the format stays, what the age says. You cannot be caught in a bad category. The pre-qualification rounds, there's actually seven groups in group. If you talk about Group A, top of the team is Punjab Football at 12 points, and then followed by Minerva Academy. If you talk about the top scorers in this tournament, the top scorer till now with 23 goals is Sudeva Delhi Football Club's McDonis Gairangambam, and followed by 13 goals, a difference of 10 goals. So second one is from Rajasthan United Football Club's Jos Lam Lysian Vaipe, and then by 12 goals is Vanch Negi from SSE BFC Soccer Schools Mumbai. And then with 11 goals in fourth position is Corbett Football Club's Mohammad Taha. And then with 10 goals, at number 5 is Charan Huidrom from Rajasthan United Football Club. So these are the top 5 goal scorers of the junior category at the moment. And if I have to talk about standings in Group B, at the top is Corbett Football Club with 21 points. If I have to talk about Group C, Reliance Foundation Football Club is with 6 points at the top. Then we'll talk about Group D, which is the same, which is playing at the moment with this group. Football Club and Belgaum Football are right at the top. If you have to crop about Group E, it's Bangalore Football Club with 15, and group number H is the East Bengal Football Club with 8 groups. And so Group F, this is the Group F that you're witnessing at the moment. AIFF FIFA Talent are at 10 points, and Srinidhi Deccan Football Club are at 9 points, sharing with Dream Big Soccer India Karur. Football Madras, they're at 7 points. Vels Football Club, they played 3 matches with 0 points. So they'll have so much to look forward in these points. So at the moment on your screen, 13 minutes have passed by, and both the teams are yet to open their account, very close by, going just near the crossbar, pulling off point to make Wales Football Club realize that they are going in a very good stance of a business. So, going by the points table, going by how Wales Football Club, the green and the white army, are faring at the moment versus Football Club Madras in the blue and blue avatar, they'll have so much of work to do. They'll have some catching to do, to be honest. And in all fairity, I believe this is something which they really need to take it very seriously if they'll have to mine some great some honors which really might make a small little difference, something which it might be something which you you, you really don't want to see very much that we're talking about the teams. What must be going in the minds of the captain Shriyam New York. We are playing in home territory at number 5. I know it's an extra pressure which really makes you crack up. And let me always tell you, it's always the diamonds which shine when you so much put them under pressure, and the best just keeps on shining from yourself. I think this is really good. You need to keep the immense. You need to put the press guns. Again, these are 90 minutes of football, so 15 minute you're pressing, so half an hour more to go for this match to finish at the moment. It's always good to understand of how they really have so much so to put by. Not easy when you come from one place and then sit down immediately for commentary. It really needs to go on. So again, that's on your screen. Say no to edge fraud, and say yes to football. Child first, player second. That's the match which is going on at the moment. Nice sunshine here in Gurgaon, in Haryana also. My brother Ankur Barwa also used to play very good football and cricket. I've been from their place. Uh, uh, nice sporting family. His daughter also plays tennis. I love cricket. That's what's going on. Sister-in-law, she's not too much into sports, but she does support. And game going on in the 16th minute. Let's see what it just goes from one action to the other. It will be very nice to understand of FC Madras. Will have to drill in very hard. Will have to really. And for Vels Football Club, they know they'll it's been just one of the small occasions they'll have to pass by from for them to pass the baton very strongly versus FC Madras in the 17th minute. What's the occasion? That person who's sitting right behind the board, he doesn't have much thing to do at the moment. But initially, it really started off with a matter closing on with FC Madras at 80% of possession of the football. But slowly, I feel Vels Football Club are also coming in a very tight grip. So FC Madras have to do some important catching work to do. Have to understand of how important this is for them, and to rack up in a very good strong stride ahead. The captain and the goalkeeper for Wales Football Club is Sanatai Hoidrom. For FC Madras, the captain is Mr. Sriram Niog. The goalkeeper is Sir Roshan Cage. Roshan needs to shine. Can he shine here? He's the goalkeeper. Going one after the other. In the 19th minute now, we are passing it as much well as possible. Very close to comfort now. Can they make it? Can they make the game a little pacified more? You see some heads and leg theories coming in, and where the camera is panning down, you can see beneath those are dugouts. I'm sure some of them will be having some nails being bitten, some passive wounding going on. But it's only mostly for the work of the coach to redirect of who to go where. So it doesn't make easy when and they'll only be crouching and praying that someone needs to really. There's nothing which can hide the shadows of anyone as strong and as ballistic as possible. In the 20th minute now, launching it so close, so easy. It was really nicely well picked up. Oh, this could be a good one from the right winger. Ooh, to probably move on. That's jersey number 34, I believe. And no, it is 34. I think very closely, but number 32 it might be. That is number 14. That's Somaji Sarkar. I remember the way they played that day. In fact, Captain Sriram New York also was doing very well in his midfield region category. And then if you have to talk about Somajit Sarkar, if Pradeep that day, Avin TV also created very good impressions. So for Vels, you see that that's in the forwards getting Ishad Ahmed A as defensive category wants to be because this is one position where the defenders needs to play such a crucial role. There is number 33, Ajay Krishna with the ball, tossing it up, wobbling it back in the air, not straight into the chest of Somanjit Sarkar from Football Club Madras. This is again so important. So say no to age drop. Get all your checks done and put the best player in the business. You only want to enjoy the game of football by eliminating any bad effects onto the game of football. This is the AIFF Junior Youth League that you're watching on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras. Played right here from the Scamper Park at the Football Club Madras, and very good venue. So much of greenery all across. The sun is out of oblivion today, but not oblivion to the truth that the goals need to be scored. And we also have the whistleblower. We have the match referee. Don't forget, as a jump in try to score a goal. Don't forget, he is also lurking around the corner. The match referee to teach you sometimes a very hard lesson. So you cannot go out of his watchful eyes. He is there everywhere. He will be mushrooming you up to brag you, to make you understand of how he can play the game to the finest way possible. And so it becomes very important that you understand what your coaches really means it to be. Again, you keep on hearing that sound, that stutter sound from behind. At the 24th minute now, trying to as close as possible onto that kicking corner. Gets the roots up. The ball is flying, jumping. Will it be agonizing enough? For Vels football. Well done from the goalkeeper. He's the captain and the goalkeeper. Sanatoy Huidrom does brilliantly. Anticipates that kick coming from the left winger because the flanks kept on changing for FC Madras. But brilliant save. This is from Sanatai Huidrom, the captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club. Brilliantly done. This is just convoying some emergence of heated battle. You might be. It's place number 5 versus place number 6 in the points table of Group F that you're watching at the moment, live and exclusive on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras. And the squint is getting strong at the corner. Oh, look at the tussle. Jersey number 26, 27, and 28 all together. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! How good match this is. That was Hardy Chan K. He curbs the ball. It misses. He twists from the left flank. This is the replay that we're looking at. Well done, the production team, to get the replay. How nicely he has done it, isn't it? And when seriously well done from Sanatoy Huidrom. First it aimed from the leg of from Somajit Sarkhan. Then it curved onto Hardy Jan K, who immediately pressed it towards the goalkeeper to Sanata Hoidrom. He's there. This is changing the flanks from the left flank. Oh, into the goal post! Super goal! Oh, brilliant! This time Sanatoy Huidrom cannot do anything about it. It was fast and furious from FC Madras. The first goal to open the account for them. Look at from the far end of the left flank, the ball came wobbling past in the air. As soon as it reached the toe end of the player of FC Madras, it dropped the goal. In the 26th minute, we get the first goal. FC Madras 1, Vels Football Club 0. Brilliant goal. Seriously brilliant. This is a really nice, goodness of FC Madras sprinkle out, and now there is a pressure on Vels Football Club. But this was not slow, nothing to take away from way Sanatoy Huidrom, the captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club. He twisted and turned, and he did see the ball how it came, but how strongly he released the ball from his footing was a sight to behold for that goal to come in for FC Madras to get the first goal. The going was tough. That's what you say when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And I think this was a really nice case in point. Now here again, FC Madras trying to put this urgency. They're going towards the goal post, towards the right winger. Jersey number 33, Mohammad Riaz Pique. He gets it towards the left winger. The ball wobbles up into the wrong territory. Vels Football Club, the green and the white, tackles it very fine, trying to squish the ball away from the left winger. He loses control of the ball. In the 27th minute, less than 20 minutes remaining for the first half to finish, FC Madras 1, Vels Football Club 0. This is a good game. I believe it is really nicely done. It is going and understanding much of what it is, which is really, really, really nice. Understandably, has been how much they have loved the owners to come in there, and it makes it so nice, isn't it? You know it, you understand it. This is really nice. You get it all sorted. We'll have to again check of how they are making that important passes, that important movement. Can sports KPI again does rule it within within a very quick seconds to unsettle the movement of the Vels Football Club. Let's see. Some channels are so important for them to understand. That's why it's really for you to understand. It's almost like you're putting a quick scare of that whole belief theory in the 30th minute now, and understandably so. I'm sure it'll be a bit of a cold feet moment for the Wales Football Club, as they probably might not be seeing much of what it is going all the way through. How strong, how close this one was, and how tragic do you believe this could be? Islam was like you're tentatively saying, okay, we might be coming very close. We might not be moving bit light, bit far. You don't have to be lightning. How close is this one on the 31st minute? Going great guns, adding a fuel to the story. Very strong here. The ball comes in sharp, and it was not sharp enough inside that huge region which Football Club Madras calls it their own. Vels Football Club are doing very well, to be honest. They're knowing that Football Club Madras will definitely will serve the moment to their own name. Been 6 minutes since the last goal. We have generally associated goals coming in the extra time also. Don't know how much extra time we're getting. If there's no injury, there's no other halt of progress, it'll probably just be a single minute which might be added into the extra time if all goes well in this 45-minute section of this first half. Football Club Madras doing well. Yes, well done from the captain and the goalkeeper, Sanatai Widrom. Not well do you sometimes spot the ball coming in between the defenders, the ones and a brand of attacking football that FC Madras are actually putting at the moment. It really doesn't give you some hard time. Tell you if you're not well, if your foots are not into the fast movement, then it can really kill you up so quickly and at a pace when you're not kicking it off too much of a fast pace, then you might just get it against you, the heat. So Wales Football Club, very well they know. As I mentioned before, sometime back, they are yet to register the first point in the table. So their back is definitely against the wall. But again, FC Madras are also not sitting anywhere comfortably. They're far behind from the number one and the number two position at number 5. So too much of catching up for the home team FC Madras to also do here. So quite essential for them to also to be very positive in the mindset. Got one goal, but they cannot sitting on it on their haunches, sitting that this is enough because the table, the tide can change any time towards the favor of Wales Football Club, and it just is very difficult for either of the teams probably to come back into the contest. It will be a tie. There will be no penalty shootouts, just the league matches at the moment here. Makes a nice big turn. Oh, Santom Sana Toy Witrom, you beauty. Your goalkeeper. Oh, super. That's why he holds that position so firmly and strongly. Look at number 32. Look at how Pandi Pradeep got the ball, and from his corner of his eye, he spotted his partner. He sparks the ball, but seriously, well done, Sanada, who is from the captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club, to keep the momentum going only into his cap and not allowing any more goals to come in for FC Madras. Really nicely done. I say no to age fraud. Child first, players second. So yeah, the more you love the game, the more you need to ensure it is only limited to the number of age to age category. Good, this is really good. From the farthest of the corner, the ball just goes and kisses every feather of the air towards the left flank into the 35th minute. In fact, 36 minutes now. 35 minutes have finished in the first half. We're getting very strong in the foot. Marching of the order is nonetheless it's a nice one. It can be a very happy feeling. It can be marginal. It can be chaos. It can be kudos. The number of goals is maneuvering and putting best that we can do. They can be relatively very happy. It's kudos to the way they have really meant the business and as strong as possible. Chaos, yeah. Number 29 there with the ball. That is Rupam Seal. Where is Bells going? Realistically well at the corner. The midfielders they'll play such an important role. Back to 39. That was Hadi JNK getting into the picture, and it now goes to Pandi Pradeep, who. Oh no, that's Sriram Neog. That's the captain, Sriram Neog, in the midfield position. It's trying to create havoc there for the Vels Football Club. It's been really easy. He'll be nonchalantly very happy the way the movement is going, the way they have really been able to put it going, and the movement can be so easy. One of the players from Wales Football Club, he falls down just near the equator of the ground. He is finding it not too easy at one of his legs, probably the left foot. He is not being able to get up. I believe the medical assistants will be calling in. It's a halt of play. FC Madras 1, Vels Football Club 0. And back in business in the 38th minute. Time goes down. I believe now probably a couple of minutes will be probably added as they keep on going into the gong. It's important mindset. Going gets easy. Not anything easier or tougher. But spins, screens. and will put the turns. Who can put the tide in against the name Dina Hilaire? 39th minute. Nice press. Oh, good tackle. A lovely tackle. This is how he has able to bisect them Fugel, Vels Football Club. From that corner was really interesting to see three of them coming in to get the ball, and one of them actually was trying to find very easy, but couldn't get it easy on his footing. And that's where I believe FC Madras have been able to play better football. Again, not to take away from what Wells Football Club has been able to display, and you sometimes not gog with the number of goals that a team has scored. It's all about how they have carried in the credentials of themselves being, beg your pardon, as one of a very good team. And carry on. There you go, left flank. Oh, what a squeezing of of the ball. Ah, how well they disguise you, and how well they make it tougher for you to see the ball from the corner. There you go. If bisects and just bamboozles three of the defenders and then gets the ball, how close it was towards the goal post. Absolutely wonderful. This could have been the second brilliance on the full. I was talking about how they can carry on the subject of scoring the goals. This could have been the second one, but the scoreline still says one for Football Club of Madras and none for Vels Football Club, as they, from the left flank, switching it immediately. There are three defenders. The ball wobbles up and falls in almost like no man's land. Vels Football Club does very well. You'll have to be a little more stronger. That's number 20. That's Songra Putti from Vels Football Club. With him going with the ball is Tampa Bayam Srinivas Singh at the far corner, and the ball goes out of bounds in the 41st minute. As I talk more about of how they will be able to maneuver that outfield, they can how Wells football, Club, especially the boys in green and white. Can they make it 1-1? Can they equalize the score before the whistle is being sounded for the end of the first half? Will be the question, and that will be quintessential. As I mentioned before, will be so much to press the concern and the gun by their by the coach. I mean, that's what they play for, isn't it? That's what they really need to move up and make it. And FC Madras, especially Sriram knew the captain has also done very well. Number two, he might not be there in the picture more regularly. That's Rupam Seal. He has not been able to seal anything as of now. But I remember the last contest that I did commentary. If I'm not correct, if I'm not wrong, I feel he did score two of the goals. Pandi Pradeep has been equally very good. Then Hadi Jain, Somajit Sarkar, and the way they have been putting up that quest to score goals has been really outstanding to see. This is something which, especially Wells Football Club, really need to learn. They have been able to get the ball more and more across the circular circumference, but more inwards. If you see for the last probably bit of 15 minutes, have not been able to invade into the home of FC Madras, and this is something I'm sure the coach have made a huge note of it. That's what he needs to do. That's what he has been doing here. And this is where, in the second half, if they have to do anything very different from what FC Madras have done, they'll have to invade more and more. They have to go and ask questions towards the goalkeeper of FC Madras. The goalkeeper is Roshan KH, and that's when you need to give the captain Sriram and New York of FC Madras very much interested of knowing what are the formulations, what different they has done, or else it's you're only making your captain and a goalkeeper Sanata Widrom from Wales Football Club at the moment to get in a very difficult position because he has done his work well. It's more of the midfielders and then culmination of the defenders to stop the ball. It's not an easy task, but when you are playing inside the square where you're trying to rotate from one corner to the other, this is where Wales Football Club really need to learn the man-to-man marking. I won't say that it has been vastly very tight at the moment from FC Madras, but been well interlocked in terms of the goal scoring. And that's another example from Sanatai Huijram, the captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club, being able to carry on the honors like a baby. Look at how strongly he puts it. He plays it very passionately. Let me tell you, and not to take any disrespect or any passion away from others. I think he has been really well. Can he show another metal? Huidrom with the ball. The ball comes from Sriram New, the captain, getting interested on trying to score a goal scoring opportunity for his team. And it has been vanquished. It has just gone out of all cylinders. In the 45th minute now, official timing of 45 minutes. How much of extra time will be added after this will be interesting to know. Coming all this action live from the Scamper Park here at the FC Madras ground in Mahabalipuram. Live and exclusive on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras, the AIFF Junior League of Football. So Indian football forward together. That's what the rhythm and the slogan is of Indian football. I'm sure you can also go on to www.aiff.com and get all the insights of what is the hold on glory for Indian football. Oh, this is nice. This is brilliant from the side corners of FC Madras. Can they get a goal in the dying seconds of uh, of this first half? 45 minutes have finished. Have to see now how much is the extra time which will be added before the whistle is being sounded. Very sluggish at the moment is Vels Football Club. They know you can suddenly feel the inspiration coming in from the green and the whites because they want to equal the score. Can they make it 1-1? It'll be very good to see. Let's see what happens from past the center line. The ball goes towards number 40, Somajit Sarkar, very much in the business for FC Madras in the defensive category. Ball goes towards the left flank. He's getting interested, getting day by day, getting stronger. The defenders are strong, good enough. The ball wobbles. Oh, head, leg, and where's the ball going over the crossbar? Oh, how lucky is Wells Football Club, especially the captain and the goalkeeper Sanada Huidrom. This is brilliant teamwork from FC Madras. Look at how the left flank threw the ball on towards the right flank, very close to the goalpost, and then he made an immediate pressing of the ball right to the player right in the middle who was aiming towards the goalpost. He knew he can only sit on his haunches and lose trajectory and not admire too much. Is yet to be sounded. At this moment, we are speaking with the ball moving along to Rupam Seal. I don't know how much is extra time which has been added. Long seat. Feeling is not important. What important is what other timing that has been told for you as the ball is across the carpet. Like, inside back of the center line. So yes, there you go. Has been sounded. I believe the whistle is the official. Yeah, I believe so. There we go. For end of the first half, FC Madras 1, Vels Football Club 0. The AIFF Youth League, the Junior Youth League. It's a good contest. They'll have to work very hard, the FC Madras, the home team, to yield that one goal. And that's why it will make a very interesting matchup in the second. We'll have so much of action for you to speak about in the second half. All those action will be coming on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras. So don't go far away. Stay tuned. And we are back after the second half. It is very priceless, to be honest, to keep on waiting for the match to start. But here you go. It has already started off in a very good sense. Really nice. But FC Madras, they are leading by one goal versus the Vels Football Club. It'll be such a nice instrumentalization of how this match is going at the moment. The 46th minute is it's starting now. It's a little warm, little breezy. Oh, well done from the goalkeeper, Sanatoy Widrom. And a glimpse of really nicely done. What a way to start off with what could have been a matter of just life and death almost. And now, this time, as the sides have changed from the right to the left of the picture, it's the Football Club of Madras who will be scoring, and from the left to the right, it's the Wales Football Club. It's really wonderful, wonderfully done. What a good start! This is really good. Good start. Something which they've really been able to press the guns very early on. The movement is there. Some these are just one good work which just requires most of the effort. Derek, it's just so much minimal. How well he has been able to beat the goalkeeper, but not the defender. And then could have been a second one. So much honor scores in less than 100 seconds. And exactly, if you remember, that's what happened in the first half from the corner. Oh, this could be a second one. It is the second one, I believe. Has he got the second goal? He says no. We have to wait what the official signal has come in. Has the second goal given? I believe no, it's not been given. Yeah, second goal, not in for me being not able to. But it's when the moment the second goal was being scored, that's when my laptop actually crashed. I'm so sorry for that. But this is how it is. Now they have been able to put the guns, put it so nice, so strong, really wonderfully done. I'm sure that it has moved so much of work that is. that has probably missed the eyes at one after the other. I think this is really nice. The movement is there, respectable. Some issues, but again, that's what the Vels Football Club really needs to understand, that they will only get it stronger. The Football Club of Madras, playing it at the Scamper Park here at the FC Madras at Mahabalipuram, watching it all the action live and exclusive on the official YouTube channel of FC Madras with your host commentator Mayur Barwa. And if you see, it's been very fructifying. They've been able to close in on the gap. Is FC Madras, and they have been staying hydrated. Also, you can see that's what happens. That goal, and if that 15-20 minutes of goal, which really makes a huge lot of a heavenly difference. The stronger you get, the more modulation that you keep on striving for yourself. And so much of the backup just happened really means a lot. And I'm sure it's been one strangulation story for them. But Wales Football Club, they know they lose this, they lose much of the count of what they shouldn't be losing. It won't. It's always easier said than done. But you know they cannot be losing any of the owners. It will have to come back regrouping in this game, especially for the Wales Football Club, of course, because they're now trailing by 2 goals with good amounts of time remaining on 40 benches for anything to happen for you. You'll have to make things happen for you. And I believe that's why you really need to go on and give the best of that equal footing as much as possible. Doing well at the moment, really good, and all those foot movement that have been, I'm sure they've been sailing, and they have been sailing. It's all about what they have done in the second half. So one goal in the first, and the second one for FC Madras in the second half. That's number 32, Pandi Pradeep in the midfield region from the corner, just trying to tug the ball. The energy was there. And if you see the difference between both the teams, one visible difference, of course, will be of how they have passed the ball, of how they've been able to create that extra room, that extra leg space as soon as they come very much into the territory of Wales Football Club. They've been able to release the ball very quickly, and that's why it has made things a little difficult for the captain and the goalkeeper of Wales Football Club, Sanatoy Huidrom. He has to make his decisions very hastily, very quickly. But all in all, he has done magnificently well, I would say, to to make it understandably something of a good notion. If not for him, till now they would have staring down the barrel with some interesting number of goals, fueling up the confidence for FC Madras. Not two goals, I would say, would have been, if not five, around four goals by now, with three goals in the first half, if not four goals. So majorly thanks to Sanata Huidrom from Wales Football Club for making this countdown to just one goal before the blow of the whistle to end the first half, and 10 to come, and now to make that second one. So it's all about how the defenders, from here on, they go and make it a very important mindset for them. So have to take it easy and cut it a very square. So that is Monmi Tanti. And so there might be a slight bit of a penalty, a slight bit of an error, which is what is required for others to come back. And probably it's more of like pointing fingers. So you'll have to very much understand the basics of now what it should be. So it might be a chance for FC Madras to benefit for a third goal from here on, and don't be surprised if it does happen. The only thing that Sriram Niyog, now the captain, already he has to do a curve. Oh, not good, not good. Just at the toe end of his shoes as the ball deflects and goes so far away from the target. And so the scoreline remains much to the respite of the Wales Football Club at just two goals to none. Oh, so how they can now bring the momentum back in the contest for the Wales Football Club is a huge question they need to ask for themselves. And only just just well is truth. It's becomes time and again so very important. Make it an understanding that not the conquerence of all those vehement truth. Oh, what a good header! Lovely header. The ball squeezes, rolls, and spins away just near. It's about milliseconds away from the third goal to happen for FC Madras. 24 have done so well. And so you blink it, you miss it. That's the kind of gamesmanship at the moment that FC Madras are playing versus the Vels Football Club. I'm sure it is something which they might not have expect their position to be doing. And I'm sure it is so nice to know putting and going was cementing and sealing very much. So 15 minutes have finished in this second half. Half an hour to go. What Wales Football Club can do is going in the mind of the captain and the goalkeeper of Sanatoy Huidrom. Cannot be withstanding the pressure all alone by himself. So his midfielders, his defenders has to come up
and do a much better show here in the second half, or be ready to get some trusting with some more goals from FC Madras at the home team in search for some more important pointers for them in this contest of the AIFF Junior Football League. They are in the contest. Oh, what a goal! No, I seriously thought it went past Sanata Huidram. What a tremendous goalkeeper he is. Captain leading from the front for the Vels Football Club. He just swung into action and flew to his right, and an absolute bird is Sanata Huidram. Again, he has saved a goal which was so much meant to happen for FC Madras. Really, someone give him one small bit of the or token of gratitude. Look at how quickly the ball went and released from the footing, and it's a great save. Serious, it's a very good save from Sanatoy Huidrom, captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club. He has done so much. I'm sure by now it would have been at least, if not 5 goals till now, if not for the heroics and the efforts of the captain and the goalkeeper, Sanata Hudrom of Vans Football Club. They'll have to seriously give him some memento. That's his task. That's his task. But his place cannot be taken for granted. He has been an absolute champion of a captain. Is Sanata Hudrom. So the green and the white army, they are at the moment trailing by 2 goals, but you might just be saying it just as the time just goes by from their hand each and every moment, and now we'll have to speak for them in some momentarily important fashion, or else they'll only have to see this match sink like the Titanic after it crashed into the ice park. Quickly it goes. Somaji Sarkar trying to make a pass. So close near the goalkeeper of the goalpost of Vels Football Club. Time and again, they've been questioning the strategy, questioning to breach the wall of Vels Football Club, and I feel they've been able to do it. If there was a wall, if you put up an imaginary wall, you'll see so many spikes and thoughts on the wall, all of them looking at one direction, as if they have seen a ghost. As if they have seen a ghost. What is happening there? Cameraman refuses to show us. 63rd. Oh, there you go. He's showing up towards the match referee now. Don't know what exactly has happened, but here he comes walking up like a very confident man towards the players. But anyways, the match has started. The scoreline still remains at 2 for FC Madras, none for the Wales Football Club. Have to token up and ruffle up and create a much more magnesium of effort. And can they take a leaf out of the book of how the captain Sanatov Widram has done today? I'm sure there's so much suck because if I'm there in the territory, because I cannot be going out of my territory a long way. So it all depends on the under 10 men in the in the middle to do things, and men plus the wicket plus the goalkeeper. So it's so important they come back and come back strong. It's all said and it's easier said than done. But when you have to place your mind, your heart, and your soul, and your hard work, or the physical aspects into the game, it never retaliates to be an easy one. Let me tell you. And this is what exactly is happening here for the Wales Football Club. It might be getting a jargons of theory from your coaches, from your management, but again to implement them in a on a match on something on a field where it matters the most, it will be almost like a side on which is not presenting to be a piece of cake for you. So importantly, that's actually happening for the Wales Football Club at the moment. It's almost like a heartbreak, isn't it? Breaking up so much so there's one after the other. It's almost getting a slapstick onto it. And so it will be listening up to be much slower kind of a progress at the moment. And so elective is so there you go, a substitute here for the home team. So 45 walks in. So to see. Oh, I'll get you with the name of number of 45 in there. Beg your pardon. So Clement Raj M, jersey number 45, he has replaced Hadi Jain K. So number 39 from FC Madras have been replaced by number 45. Clement Raj M is now in the playing 11 for FC Madras. Beg your pardon. Not an easy one in the way. They've really good and made a good implementation of how they have been going into theoretical theories are okay into the left flank. Oh, there's no one there left. There is a person trying to get through the head. Doesn't get it. In the 67th minute. For that, it will be 20 minutes of won't be leaving too much of room for any lackluster. It will be around 1200 seconds for the match to finish then. And it finishes off really quickly. Let me tell you, in those seconds, that doesn't allow any breathing space in those theories. And so we'll have to go on and make those trust a little more easier for you. Vels Football Club here, they're getting the ball here. Can they squeeze it fine enough? Are they mindful of what FC Madras are trying to know and trying to do on in the middle to that 68 minutes games as I mentioned before, 6 games which have happening, two matches which has finished, four including this match which is going on in the day's contest of this AIFF Junior League at the moment, being played at different parts of the country. The nation is all ready to welcome the next breed of budding footballers representing the nation, country of India, and nice place to humble up the the truth. Let's see, it's Wales Football Club getting it nice and easy. Don't have to do anything unfancy, uncanny. Wales Football Club. Do they see an opening here? Do they see the first goal? A left flank getting easy. Well tackled. Ball gets squeezed out into the legs of Football Club Madras, losing another wealth of an opportunity. Or do I see it? Do I say it's not wealth of an opportunity? Because he had a a good ground to cover with the ball, the Vels Football Club. So cannot be hard on them. But here is FC Madras. They said we can take it easy. Can he take it? It's a nice angular back pass towards number 27. Been so good with the angle. Avi Nan TB with the ball at the left flank, goes towards the right flank here. And that's Samanjit Sarkar, I believe, or is it Clement who just came in as a substitute to replace Hadi Jan K in the 70th minute. Officially, it will be 20 minutes after this as the match will finish, and then the extra time. So not much time will be remaining, unfortunately, for the Wales Football Club to think much, think hard, think well, and then go well into the ground. It will be not an easy one to make it a way for them. We have to talk about the FC for the Wales Football Club. I'd say the defenders, C. Mugus Veren and then A. Danush, have they able to secure a corridor
You'll only have to see some heads probably getting rolled. We don't want to have any scapegoat, of course. In the forwards, Tampaka Maim Srinivas Singh has also done really well. As Ishad Ahmed Abe. So all those corridor which you want to reach, and it's always easy to say that you've got it. Mayongam Lime, he's also was also there putting in. That's number 24. That's Sinam Apai Komba Singh now in the midfield, trying to hit the ball, but have to able to just play in accordance to what the coach have asked for will be the question when they come back. Don't have to a very hard taskmaster. One goal in the first half they conceded. Now the second goal has been conceded in the second half. So overall, if you see the picture, is rosy. It's not very gloomy. You might be losing the contest. At the end of the day, but I'll be a comment to discuss to say that it's not all lost. There's still some good time remaining in this contest. Less than 20 minutes remaining for this match to finish, plus the extra time. So they have still good amount of time to come back into the contest. They cannot be drooping their shoulders. So that is one very important aspect for any team, and Vels Football Club is nothing different. So, so very important for them to understand how the match should be going in for them. It's good. It's good. Let them be. Let them be one of those. What is really really important? How's it going? How it is now munching it to be a square enough. And it's really understandable how it is going, going and going. Where it going? Oh, stops it. Oh, has it rolled by inside the goal post? Has it rolled by inside the goal post? Is it the third goal? What a wonderful way to move it up and say it that no, it cannot be. Oh yes, the third goal has officially come in. And there we go. He has been able to not understand how it has really happened. He looks by only to see a complete silence in the defensive corridor of how it has happened. Really not easy. It's really nice. It's been been foots and all square. If you have to say now the pressure is triple on Vels Football Club. But I'm sure there's many you can see the funny side of it, but it was not easy, not at all easy, especially when you're the goalkeeper and you'll have to keep on seeing and checking it over and over again, and you see that it has gone into a very bad futile effort. Again, he'll have to take it behind him as soon as possible. Corner, it's a flat one. Right into number 24, number 36. That's Somajit Sarkar trying very hard to dribble the ball, pass it along from a long distance, not even towards the crossbar. No time lost here. The movements are very strong than the Wales Football Club for the FC Madras, and so they're loving this contest. They're absolutely on the top of the game here, and that's why it's not making the steps anything easier here for Wales Football Club. FC Madras into the goal. How the ball has rolled by into the goal post. Oh, how easy was this?
If you know Sanata Huidron, the captain and the goalkeeper of Vels Football Club, stopping some absolute snorters which came from FC Madras, you believe that this should have been very easy. Look at the replay of how this goal was being scored from FC Madras. Number 20, Somit Sarkar. He was thinking that it will be coming diagonally flatter towards his right and to the left of your picture, but it rolled by towards the right. That's where he lost the ascendancy. He lost so much of the path Justin Monka. That's how it happened. So, really wonderfully placed here is FC Madras, and it might just slowly be safe to say this match is going very much into the way for FC Madras to clinch the top position, and Vels Football Club will be again pointless, unfortunately, until unless they find a huge way to get right back into the contest, which is not going to be easy because less than 15 minutes remaining from here on. It's a header being tried. Oh, what a goal! Oh, goal number 5. FC Madras, you complete clinical bunch of youngsters. Oh my lord. Nowhere you can sense the goalkeeper, Sanata Hudrom. He says, enough is enough. There's not much I can do. There you go. The ball rolls by. And then he probably for the first time from the right flank, he did touch the finger toes, the upper portion of his gloves of Sanata Hudrom. And then it rolled by very quickly towards the left winger who made no possible wrong in putting the ball into the goalpost very quickly. So to make it 5 for FC Madras, 0 for Vels Football Club. This is closing on some great numbers here for FC Madras, who are strangulating their opposition where every goal is being scored. So 4 goals have been scored in the second half, including the first goal in the first half. So the second half has gone very tough on Vels Football Club, as they've really not been able to stop their opposition from scoring goals one after the other. And that this is um, and so it means one hell of changes that you need to do. And what are the changes here? Do I see a substitute coming in for the Vels Football Club? How much difference he can make it into the substitute column, playing into the Moen field? And number 38. Will be replaced by number 32 of Vels. So Pandi Pradeep, he goes out. Pandi Pradeep, and number 38 comes into the picture. So FC Madras number 38 is Avijit Mondal. If I remember very correctly, Avijit Mondal, he did play in a few days before. Avijit Mondal, and he was able to spark in emotions in on the legs for FC Madras. That's not looks good. Doesn't look good. He gets it probably on to his stomach of the Wales Football Club. He is wrenching in pain. Medical assistance comes in. He says, "I've got it. I've got it very hard on my chest." It's not a huge figure, but the moment you cry out in pain, this is one portion when it strikes very hard. 5-0, I'm sure there'll be probably around 3 to 4 minutes of extra time which will be added owing to the kind of interference which has happened time and again in the goal column to the stoppage column at the moment. Theories are just beckoning some great numbers here. It's one stoppage remaining. A really good movement, and the moments are really tougher here. An absolute cleaner of a match, and I'm sure it's going to be so good matchup. And what an opposition role, isn't it? What a roller coaster of a journey. What a fine moments then you see into 81st minute. It's really, it is really sad. It can be taken. It can be taken. It's really which disseminates you. New way to pay and a new way to also move up to crunch it, to squeeze it, to pull it up. Let's see how much they can log on. It's ahead and bicycle kick. Oh, how close was this one? And make it important precedence. Dues, pills, and so much important credits that comes in post all those operators that you see, and there's it's almost like an operational change that you see for yourself. It can just get it so much activated for your movement and doesn't get any much branded in time. Let's see how much they can say that yes, this is meant a movement for us. This time and again, he goes, and he just been able to beat the man there. Just a handful of minutes now remaining here for them to pull it up. I think this will be so important of how they can now. What are the learnings that they will take it from here? Important learnings. It's almost like taking your learner's license. It's easy. It is not something which you probably see every day from moving it up. It has been one growth story. Oh, the growth and the greatness. It is going side ons and it is kicking up one after the other. What a nice way, what an angular truth to make it 6-0. And it has come into the grandest of the fashion. Look at how it has converted. Wow, really wow. What a way to single number 74 was Swed Rajesh Patil with the picture for FC Madras for goal number 6. It's all formalities now remaining here for FC Madras.
So Vels Football Club, they have conceded 6 goals without scoring a single goal, as one of the players unfortunately has fallen down again. Oh, in fact, two of them, they have collided. Medical assistance running in from both the corners for both the players. And I feel Wales Football Club, that player has got much of the pain than a player from FC Madras. Halt of play, 6 for FC Madras, 0 for Wales Football Club. And we are back in business. 87th minute, getting done. And jersey number 18 is there. So that is C. Mogeshwaran. So all gone in the last hearing, where they will not be casting in and making it any different of any shade of cast. Here is number 22, Swami Saka, trying to pull a hist here. In fact, that was the captain Sriram Niyog, the captain who got the pass from Avinand TB. Homanjit Sarkar is just in number 40. He's been almost all over the place, and that's why his name keeps on cropping up. I'm sure the extra time will now go more beyond 5 to 6 minutes with the kind of halt of play in the second half, and far more injuries that you're expecting it to be, you're hoping for. It's all about the game, the business, and which is going on here for FC Madras. They'll be very happy. 5 goals in the second half, one and the first, which came in the 26th minute. The first goal in the 26th minute, and but when it started with the second, it was slow progress. But then came the thunderous one from the third and the fourth goal, and when it came the fifth, the sixth came in very easily, very not easily, I would say. With it came in a distance where the timing between both the goals were not a huge one. So it's a kind of a match. It's kind of a pain which so much has to be endured by the Vels Football Club. What are the mistakes they have done? Everyone make mistakes, but what is something of a precedence probably they have done which they can learn from? It will be a huge question for them to try and make a balance out of this match, or else it is only going to be in a manner which probably they will not be able to learn. So winning and losing are part and parcel, but it's all about how you are being able to make yourself attuned to all those positions in different contests. And so the believer is there. It is almost and so much they have and so much of a dream and the reality s- that they have been able to just muggle up so much of the opposition. Really consequential, hard truth, and been. And I'm sure they are knowing how much it is for them to know that the hard picture for them, the reality for them remains to be an important occasion for them to remember. Beg your pardon. So, and what a dream for them for them to understand and know. Something for the referee to make them understand of demarcation of the line that beg your pardon, that they shouldn't be crossing. If they're athletes, there's certain rules which makes the game really different. You can be waiting along, but you cannot be crossing that important line, which really doesn't means for you. And the 90 minutes have passed by. Look at that ball travel. Ah, how long it has traveled in the air. It's really nice one. You can only play up a nice bit of work here, not to accelerate the number of goals scoring here for FC Madras in the extra time from the Vels Football Club. That's what they'll be hoping for. Fingers crossed for them. Time and again, they'll be feeling it. What a way to do it, and I think it's really understandable for them to make an important amends. So that green, white, and red always means, they've been able to do the unthinkable. What a day! Seriously, what a day! There's been, and a wonderful way to suck them under pressure for their opposition, for the Wales Football Club. And that's why you see the icing on the cake has been the way they have been able to master the opposition, and that's why they are banking on the fact that here they can come and bring and do one after the other. Oh, nice, wonderful. The more the time you spend and say that we have not done much, there you go. They come, and they come like biting you like nine pins. Seriously good. They have been able to capture and try to get you. And there we go. As the final moments are being added, it's no more goals after that six, but 6-0. It's a huge turnaround from just one goal, which was being scored. But that was enough for FC Madras to know that they are going to be the champion in this match at the full time with Vels Football Club. Nothing to show for them, but there will be so much learnings for them to go forward into that contest. I'm sure you've loved this match as much as we have loved to bring you all the pictures live from the Scamper Park here at FC Madras here in Mahabalipuram. Until then, I'm sure you had a, I'm sure all those you have been glued to your screen to have that piece of one of those nice moments to call yourself home, because the more the merrier, the way they've been able to get it and rough. They've been really knowing what that class is, what that big numbers can speak for them, and they have made an absolute class of it. So until we
meet again and bid you saying goodbye. I'm sure there have been so many great moments which keeps on getting on your head. Until then, until we meet again, this is Mayur Barwa. I'll be signing off, and you have a great evening ahead and enjoy your time. Thank you and cheers.
important, and the opponent was tough. It was a good. It was a difficult for us to play because of it was a lot of defensive game, and yeah, we got a point. That's enough.
Were you satisfied with the performance that the boys gave? Like they had put like a lot of things happened on the field. Were you happy like finally seeing the boys executing your plan?
Yeah, of course, the boys were trying hard. They were doing what we wanted, but the only problem, finishing. Okay, it was happening, but as I said, they were playing a lot of defensive game from the beginning, so it was a little difficult to score. But so far, they gave a good performance. They did it good.
Today I observed a lot of wind crossing today. Do you think that factor affected us today, or your take on that?
It worked. Like we've been working that, and yeah, as you said, like we worked a lot in the wings, and then it worked also.
Last question: we'll be facing Wales in the next game as well. So how what do you think the takes will be from this game and preparing going forward?
See, always away game will be a difficult. Okay, but we've been seeing them. We respect them. It's gonna be a good game, like today, and I hope we win the game. Thank you. Thank you.